it feels like the Greens a little bit have checkmated this government by saying we're going to cancel the mining contracts. And Nicola Willis is kind of stomping around going, you can't do that. That's not fair. How do you feel about the Greens manoeuvring? It does feel like a bit of a checkmate in that situation. You supportive of that? You think it's good politics, but you're not supportive of it? Where do you sit on that?
I don't think it's something that we would do to kind of outright say we're going to revoke all of the licenses or outright repeal legislation. Our first preference would always be to try and find a solution that is going to work for a larger number of people, because our concern is that just by punching
so
back,
when you say people though, which people? Because if it's the people who run the oil companies, that's different from the people of the country, which is different again from the people in that region. So when you say the one and like you're not this, right? That's fine, but I used to talk to Rodney Hyde a lot. I used to interview him quite a lot actually when I worked in radio, and he'd always go, "I always vote for what brings freedom." But the problem with that is sometimes when you're bringing one group freedom, you're bringing oppression to another group. It's a bit of a bullshit answer, you know.
Yeah.
And so when you say the most people, what people are you talking about? Which most are you working for?
Yeah. Well, I think the parties in Parliament that represent the largest majority of Kiwis that have voted for them.
Sure.
I think, we've always also got, we've got our values as a party to fall back on. Like, of course, we are very much about protecting our environment and nature. And so we would be very clear on what our position on some of those things is. But at the same time, recognizing that if we are to try and come down heavy-handed and kind of tear up legislation, our concern is that just perpetuates the cycle that we're all kind of stuck in at the moment.
Looking at Parliament right now, people who are in Parliament, MPs, ministers, all of those people, who do you look at that most reminds you of yourself? So who can we get an understanding of you as by looking at someone who's in Parliament now? Like, who was I'm not saying your role model, but you kind of go, yep, that's my vibe.
Do I have to pick someone who's currently in Parliament?
No.
Recent?
Sure.
Yeah, I would say James Shaw. I definitely looked up to as a leader and a politician who tried to drive cross-party consensus and tried to be pragmatic and was empathetic in his approach. Yeah, I would hope that I could be a politician like that.